someone else. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Johan Santana, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. And it's fouled away. Santana is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Josh Gibson. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And now here is Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. Med fields it cleanly, and that's the first down. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
In now, Tony Gwynn. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. Marte is right there, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Pete Rose.
digging in will be Pete Rose. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, here is Luis Gonzalez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So now to the plate, Steve Finley. 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Babe Ruth. Hard hit ball to second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
To the plate now, Cal Ripken. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Next, it'll be Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Striding forward now, Eduardo Escobar showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, George Brett. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. George Brett with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Woke up in my crib feeling fabulous, sipping all night, I don't need an ambulance. It's another day and it's still no stress, so I'm heading downtown and I'm so well dressed. Got money in my pocket and I
At the plate now, Ty Cobb. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the...
Oh, way to get dirty. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tony.
And stepping in, Tony Gwynn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Cabrera's there. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
That play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Pete Rose. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Upton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. The throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So next to hit is Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
2 balls and a strike now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. So now here is Luis Gonzalez, grounded out in his last at bat. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. 1-1. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. Ready now for Cincinnati, Babe Ruth. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the payoff pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hard hit ball to second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24. Yeah.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And here comes Junior. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Ready now is Joe Mauer. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 14.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Cal Ripken. A bouncer to the left side. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Joe.
One out, bases empty. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
But this is speared by the first baseman. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at
Now
first.
batting, left fielder, Ricky.
Next, here is Ricky Henderson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a flare out toward right center. Cabrera onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Pete Rose. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the second run will score as well.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Caleb Smith, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Caleb Smith.
Jesse Barfield will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak roller right side. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds out in front, 7-0. Jesse Barfield is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now playing center.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. In now, Ketel Marte. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. Now, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So here is Cal Ripken. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Number 24.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Josh Hamilton will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 33.
And the pitch on 2-1. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been in.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Luke Weaver gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Tony Gwynn. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Josh Hamilton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next will be the speedy catcher, Josh Gibson. Kirby Puckett has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Bryce Harper is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right. Barry Larkin is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 11, Barry Larkin.
Johnny Bench is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 5, Johnny.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Larkin backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. It was a walk in his last trip. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
2 balls and a strike to count. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 9-0. Kirby Puckett digging in now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate now, Bryce Harper. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Left fielder, Jesse Barfield.
Standing in now, Jesse Barfield. He's right there. To Cabrera for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Now at the plate is Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And it's 1-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, giving this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime the starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
At the plate, Justin Upton. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here at the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. And now, Joe Mauer. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry.
Next up is Barry Larkin, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit hard to short, and that's through for a hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Johnny Bench.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Upton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Hit back up the middle to Cabrera for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 10 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So here's Eduardo Escobar starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
The center fielder, number 3, Patel Marte.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ketel Marte flew out last time up. One out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Next to hit is Nick Ahmed. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Hit to first. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on no hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar.